Welcome, friends, to Crazy Women Country, where women's voices matter. We bring you the greatest female voices in the music industry, from the artists, songwriters, and producers, to managers and executives, and all the women who make the music industry what it is today. Thank you for joining us. Welcome, friends, to another episode of Crazy Women Country. I'm Donna, and today my special guest is Miss Ashlyn Greene. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you doing?
I am doing awesome. Before we start, I forgot to ask you. I know you're from South Carolina. How's the weather there? I mean, I'm in Florida, so it's hot and muggy and the usual Florida.
I mean, it was pretty cold this past week, but today it seems to be pretty warm, so I'm glad that we're getting back into that warm climate.
Oh, well, that is awesome. Glad to hear. So I promise not to ask too many difficult questions, but this first one is usually the most difficult, I was told.
hmm
So tell our audience, who is Ashlyn Greene?
Well, I am 14 years old. I was raised here in Reedville, South Carolina. Um, Ever since I was like 3, I believe, I've had this passion for singing, and it was actually my grandma who told me I should go into the music industry. I was singing Sorry Not Sorry by Demi Lovato in my bedroom, and she thought I sounded really good. So I just went into it from there. I've been vocally trained since I was 8 years old. I like to sing country. I'm currently releasing or about to release my first single, Last Forever. Um, yeah, I'm really happy to be here and to be having this interview with you. But yeah.
That's perfect. Yeah, that's simply who you are. That's all.
Yeah.
So I'm interested. So can we talk about Last Forever? Um, Tell me a little bit about this song. What does it mean to you? You know?
Well, this song is about like I want a love that will last forever. I want a true love, but I know I'm 14. Um, I've actually gotten with co-writers, and the co-writers helped me write this song. It's also going to help me write the other songs, and hopefully I get more songs out there soon.
Definitely exciting. Looking forward to it, and I hope we can share out all of your. Make sure you keep us in the loop so we can share out all this great
Yeah, of
music
course.
coming out from you. So excited to watch you grow. You know, I have a love singer songwriters because it's so cool to see the creation, and then I've been in writing rooms myself where I love just being there and just the environment, and then when you
Oh
see
yeah.
it or hear it played on the radio, you're like, wow, like it's a total different feel. I'm sure you're gonna experience all those first, and you've had a lot of fun going into the studio recently,
Oh
right?
yeah. Yeah, of course, yeah.
Well, awesome, definitely excited by that. uh, so tell me, obviously being 14, normal
Mhm.
typical day for you, go to school, songwrite, what's your typical day look like?
Well, yeah, I would go to school, come home. I'd usually have a little bit of time to be myself. But then sometimes I like to sit down and just like think what I want to do with my music, like in like where I am. Sometimes I sit down and write. I'm trying to get better at writing, so I don't need the co-writers. Um, but yeah, really that's how my day goes, and then I just go to sleep.
And writing, just like anything else, comes with practice. So as you do more of it, you'll get to that point where you're like, no, this is my song, I wrote it, this is it, I don't need anyone, I just, this is how it needs to sound, and I'm sure you'll hit that point. Yeah. Definitely excited, again, watching you grow and stuff, because it's so awesome. So what do you like most about writing? Like, what is it like? Is it the lyrics? Is it, musically? What do you feel like the whole song, like you're hearing the whole song in your head as it comes up, or what?
Yeah, sometimes I just sit down and I hear this little lyric in my head, and it's hard to find like the melody and how you want it to go, but I just sit down and whatever I feel, I just write on paper. And if it's good, I just put it into a song.
Oh, that's awesome. So do you have a favorite song that you've written that you might not release yet, but a song that might in the future you're like, oh yeah, this is gonna be my favorite song and I want to get out there.
I think probably my favorite song that I've written is Two Time Textin'. It's actually about a guy that has a girlfriend, and he was talking to me at the same time, like calling me pretty and stuff. And him and his girlfriend have been together for a long time, you know, and he'd be texting me and texting her back and forth. So, like, yeah, it's like a real upbeat song from Last Forever. It's kind of like a slow song, but I think that would be one of my favorites.
That's awesome. I can't wait to hear it. That's for sure. Oh. So would you like to do our 13 crazy questions?
Sure, let's do it.
There's no right or wrong answer. And I promise, tell your mom, I will not get you arrested. I promise. Okay. Okay. So tell me, do you have any guilty pleasure music? And if so, what is it?
I'm not sure actually.
Like Barney in the back of the iPod or something. Wait, do you even have an iPod anymore? Do we have iPods anymore?
I like upbeat dance music, something I can get jiggy to.
Oh, that is awesome. Finish this line. Today, my favorite song is.
Oh my gosh, there's so many good songs. I'd say my favorite song is Beautiful Things by Benson Boone. I think it's an awesome song. It has a great like storyline. The range, the vocals, they're just amazing. But yeah, I would say that one is my favorite.
Great song. So now I know you're young, but have you gone to some concerts?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I've
Okay,
been
good.
to
Good.
yeah, I've been to two actually. Luke Combs, he is one of my favorite country artists. I've been to his. It was an amazing experience. I know almost every single one of his songs. And then I've also been to Kane Brown's concert. I went with my friend actually. It was really good. I took tons of pictures and videos. Lainey Wilson was also there. She's another one of my favorite artists. I inspire to be her.
Awesome. Awesome. She's a great artist too. Awesome writer as well. So would you say Luke Combs was the best concert you've ever attended thus far?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, by far.
Well, I'll elaborate a little more. So if you could see anyone in concert, who would you want to see right now?
I'd probably say Morgan Wallen or Carrie Underwood.
Great options. Great options. So do you have music that you'd like to recommend to everyone that they have to listen to? Like, hey, here's a new artist. You need to check this person out.
um, me. Check me out. I'm a new artist, guys.
The link's in the description, by the way, y'all. But don't do it till after we're done with the interview. You gotta watch the whole interview.
Yeah. I know Priscilla Block. She's a new artist. I think she's really good. She's wrote a couple of songs that I've sang on my page before. I think she's really good, and she's like upcoming, so I think her music will be really good as she progresses.
Awesome. Great recommendation. Okay, so tell me, I'm going to ask you for 3 things on your bucket list that you want to accomplish in life.
I want to sing on the Grand Ole Opry. I want to experience like meeting Luke Combs because I think that's just an amazing opportunity. I want to sell out a stadium, obviously get my music out there. It's just an amazing opportunity, and I would love to sing in front of a huge crowd like that.
That would be awesome. Although I'm not going to do that. I'll stand behind this thing and watch you, but no, no. The whole idea of being in front of people like that, no, that just terrifies me.
Oh, yeah.
That would be my fear. That or spiders, I don't know. Those are my fears, but But the universe has heard you, so hopefully, I can't wait to see you on the Grand Ole Opry and in sold out stadiums.
But yeah, thank you.
I look forward to seeing you grow for sure. So if we made a movie about your life, who would you want to play you?
That is a really hard question. Oh my gosh. Can you repeat the question one more time?
Yeah, if we made sure thing. If we made a movie about your life tomorrow, who would you want to play you? Which actress would you want to play you?
Oh, Lainey Wilson.
Oh. Do you have a game plan? Oh, you're a little young to ask this question too, but do you have a game plan for the zombie apocalypse?
Oh my goodness. I try to stack up on needs. I don't know. I don't think I've ever really thought about this.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Most of us haven't.
Yeah, water, food. I'd obviously have something to defend myself, protect myself. I'd lock myself in my house, probably. But yeah, I don't know.
Okay, so let's go something better. Favorite food, because it's almost dinner time here on the East Coast, so
Yeah.
what's better to talk about?
I really like hamburgers and baked potatoes. Like especially with like butter, salt, and cheese on the baked potato. Oh my gosh.
See, now it's time for dinner. Maybe we should just do cooking now instead of interviews.
Oh, yeah.
What do you think? Let's just all cook. Okay. Oh, we did sliders the other night, the little burgers, like prime rib.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh yeah.
I'm all hungry now.
Sounds delicious. I know.
So hypothetically, and don't tell mom, she might get mad at me if I call you up and say, Ashlyn, I have a dead body I need to hide. Do you know a good place to hide the body?
Oh goodness.
Still hypothetically, I swear, I didn't kill anyone.
I don't. Oh gosh.
I should call your mom, shouldn't I?
I'd say hide in the woods or something. Bushes. I don't know. That's another question I haven't think about.
No, no worries, no worries. You should have to think about that age anyway. So
Yeah,
no.
I would hope not.
It was just in case I ran someone over that deserved it, and I had to hide their body just because. Or just teasing. I wouldn't run anyone over. Tell us something that you would never do. Like maybe jump out of a perfectly good airplane skydiving.
I would never go in one of those like shark tanks cages things, like where they like put you under the water with the sharks around you. I would never do that. Um, like you said, I don't want to steal any ideas, but like you said, I will never jump out of a plane. That is not something I will never do.
I will say I don't think I would do the shark thing either. I was used to joke and say that was bait. Like, what are you doing? You're baiting a shark by putting people in there, right?
Yeah.
Oh. If your life was a reality TV show, what would you want to call it?
Oh my gosh. How do you come up with these questions?
I just look up silly questions.
Oh my goodness.
It's kind of like those questions, like what would you ask someone like crazy? Like you're sitting there having, now I know you're not old enough to drink, but if you're having a drink at a bar and you ask someone something totally crazy, what would you ask them? I'm like, well, what about reality shows? See, that's how I come up with these questions. I think of weird things that, no one else has ever asked people before.
Yeah.
Because you'll get those interviews where you're going to, talk about the music, talk about who you are. And, this here's more of a get to know you and get to know you as a crazy woman like we are.
Yeah. um, oh gosh. It's hard.
It's okay. We can skip that one if you want.
What if we go back to it?
We can go back to it. We can go back to it. Okay. So tell me, if you could meet any person, dead or alive, who would you want to meet?
I would want to meet Jesus. Yeah, Jesus Christ. I would want to meet him.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
That would definitely be cool. I think we'll all get there one day.
Yeah.
Tell me the best excuse for being late that you've ever heard or used.
Like out of anyone like singing?
No, like you've been late for something, like late for school. My dog, ate my paper or something. I don't know.
The craziest thing.
Mm-hmm.
That I've heard personally.
Yeah, that you've heard. Yeah.
I have no idea. Oh my goodness.
Okay, well, I have a better question for you. Since I hear a little bird in the background, I'm going to ask a question. If you had a pet parrot that talked like an African gray, what would you want to teach it to say?
I would want to teach it to say, oh my goodness.
Like, good morning, hello, something crazy. I don't know.
I'd probably want him to say like stop it or something, because I think that's really cute and funny, like for a bird to say, stop it.
Yep.
Or sing me a song or something.
That would be
something
cute.
Like that.
Be like, yeah, every time I come in the room, you sing the song. I like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. All right. So I'm gonna ask one more crazy question just because. Should the toilet paper hang over or under?
Over. Definitely over.
Okay, see, then we can be friends for life now. We're good. Okay. That was So, what do you have coming up for the rest of 2024? I know we have the new song being released, and then what's coming out after that? What's happening?
Well, I know by the time this shows, it'll all be over with. But April 20th, I'm opening for Renee Blair. She's like a small artist, kind of. She wrote "What Ifs" for Kane Brown. I'm not sure if you know that song. She's wrote tons of songs for like really popular country artists. She's wrote "Wait in the Truck" for Hardy and Lainey Wilson to sing. So there's that show, and obviously, I'm gonna be trying out for American Idol. Hopefully I get through. It's a dream to be on there. I don't really think we have like major shows coming up soon. Just shows like around town, but not really major ones coming up so far this year. We'll see if anything does come up though.
Oh, awesome. Well, stay tuned. And again, everyone, make sure you follow Ashlyn. Links are in the description. So we'll definitely stay tuned and see what happens. And I'm going to wish you the best of luck on American Idol. And,
Thank you
you know,
so
if
much.
they don't push you through, that don't worry, because, you know, there are many people that have never made it through to Idol that have had very successful careers.
Oh yeah.
Mhm. I mean, Colby Calais
Thank-
was one. She was rejected, right?
Oh yeah. Lainey Wilson was rejected too.
Yeah.
7 times she was rejected. I'm pretty sure it was. Yeah, now she's
Yeah.
big.
Exactly. And every time you hear no, just think next opportunity.
Oh yeah.
So it's been a pleasure having you on, Miss Ashlyn, and I hope we get to do this again soon. Okay.
Yeah, of course. Thank you so much for having me on.
Absolutely. And thank you, friends, for joining us. And last time I'm going to say in the description, everyone, go check it out. I'll see you next time. Have a great day. If you enjoyed today's episode of Crazy Women Country, don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Be sure to click the subscribe button for new interviews weekly. And thank you, friends, for joining us today on Crazy Women Country, where women's voices matter.